Hi, it's Ritchie Carlson here. Barnes & Noble has had an Arrow video sale going on, so of course, I've been reaping the benefits and taking full advantage. Today we're going back about a decade to 2015 when director Guy Ritchie decided to adapt one of the most popular spy series on TV of the 1960s into a feature film. What we're looking at today is The Man from U.N.C.L.E., available by Arrow Video in 4K. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. Great stylistic cover there, pretty much depicting what this film's all about. Sides of the spines. The back cover. We do have reversible cover art underneath the slipcover. I already went ahead and reversed that. That looks pretty nice. Inside the case, we get an ad for Arrow Video's streaming service. And also an ad for something on the back here. Looks like some sort of Asian movie. Bastard Swordsman. Not familiar with that one. And as with a lot of the Arrow releases, we also get a poster. On this side, you have Arrow Video's art. On this side, you have the more vintage style art. Inside the case, we also have a booklet. As is my usual policy, I'm not going to go through every single page in here. And then in the case itself, we have our 4K disc. There is no Blu-ray disc included with this package. So any images that you see in this video are actually taken from Google searches and from my television set. They are not screen caps. They do not represent the quality of this release. With Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch, director Guy Ritchie established himself as a master of bravura set pieces and buddy movie banter before proving he could successfully meld the irreverent spirit with classic properties in his Sherlock Holmes adaptations. Now, Ritchie brings his signature touch to his big screen translation of the beloved 1960s television spy show, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. 1963. In the thick of the Cold War, rogue CIA agent Napoleon Solo forms an uneasy alliance with brooding KGB officer Ilya Kuryakin to thwart a criminal organization with apocalyptic intentions. The rebellious daughter of a missing nuclear scientist is their only ticket inside the sinister ring, but to whom is she truly loyal? A desperate race against time will determine whether the scientist's atomic research will shatter the delicate balance of power in the world. A thrilling spy romp with rich period detail and an infectious soundtrack of cool pop classics, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. puts a colorful, contemporary twist on 1960s espionage and delivers pure entertainment with swaggering ease. So I have a confession to make. Not only have I never seen this film before prior to me picking up this disc, I've never even watched the original TV series on which it's based. That said, though, I know Guy Ritchie certainly has a way with cinema, and hearing that he was going to make, a 60s spy movie, that sounded pretty appealing to me, so of course during the Arrow video sale at Barnes & Noble, I had to pick up this title. And I have to say, the movie is brilliantly cast, the set pieces and production design are absolutely fantastic, and in its 2-hour duration, there is plenty of excitement and even a few laughs to be had along the way. Of course, our main character, Napoleon Shaw, is portrayed by Henry Cavill. This guy is always a reliable actor, no matter which role you're going to cast the guy in. He's always absolutely fantastic, whether he's Superman, whether he's a rival in the Mission Impossible franchise, what have you, Henry Cavill always seems to be up for the task. And then his foil here from the other side of the Iron Curtain is portrayed by Armie Hammer. It's a shame about what happened with Armie Hammer and how he's pretty much fallen from grace and isn't in movies anymore, because the guy really could act and made some great performances over the years. And seeing him here play a Soviet agent is really a testament to his abilities and just how diverse of roles the guy can play. And he has a great time with the role. As far as the femme fatale of the film goes, you have Alicia Vikander, who of course has the time of her life playing the part as well. It's a great supporting cast, including the likes of Hugh Grant. This movie is set in 1963, and Guy Ritchie never lets you forget it. You have infectious pop music and sounds that sound like they wouldn't have been out of place in that year. The movie's set in Europe in the time of the Berlin Wall and the Iron Curtain. And of course, you have twists and turns around every corner. Admittedly, the narrative structure does get a little sloppy in a few places, and I had a hard time keeping up with certain plot elements and characters. But overall, it's stylish, it's action-packed, and it's a lot of fun. Guy Ritchie certainly does right by this one, and on the strength of the film, it's certainly a recommended release. This 4K disc of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. with the addition of HDR looks absolutely fantastic. It's bright and colorful, takes full advantage of the gorgeous cinematography and the 60s sights. Just looking at this movie in 4K with HDR, it really is a sight to behold, and I don't think fans of the movie will at all be disappointed with what they have here. For bonus features, there actually are a few newly recorded interviews, which is kind of a pleasant surprise, and then there's a few other vintage ones as well, including some deleted scenes and retro EPK type stuff. It is a shame this movie bombed at the box office and got mixed reviews, because it's actually quite good, and personally, I think this one was worthy of a sequel. I highly doubt we'll ever get one, unfortunately, but it's something I wouldn't mind seeing if it ever did see the light of day. Air did a great job with this 4K disc of The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and if you're a fan of the movie, or you're just a fan of retro set action spy flicks, definitely pick this one up, even if you missed it the first time around. How about you? What did you think of Guy Ritchie's take on The Man from U.N.C.L.E.? Do you think it's one of his best films? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.